British history. A brief outline up to 1377. Little is known about the early inhabitants of England. Philologists guess the first inhabitants were the of Aborigines called Picts. Old name of England is Britain given by Brythones, the Celtic race. As early as 55 BC the Romans headed by Julius Caesar invaded England. Real occupation of Britain by the Romans started in 43 AD and their rule lasted for more than 300 years. Christianity was preached and many natives learned Latin. Middle of 5th century German tribes invaded England. The Jutes, the Saxons, and the Angles were there. They established 7 kingdoms known as the Heptarchy. They were Kent, Essex, Sussex, Wessex, Northumbria, East Anglia, and Mercia. Conversion of England to Christianity started with St. Augustine, the missionary from Rome sent by Pope Gregory the Great. Middle of 9th century Danes and Norsemen from Denmark and Norway invaded and the territory Danes rules was called Danelaw. But Alfred the Great, 849–899, the Anglo-Saxon king defeated them. Danes regained power after the death of Alfred the Great in 899. Later restored by Edward the Confessor, grandson of Alfred in 1042. Edward the Confessor built the famous Westminster Abbey. After the death of Edward in 1066 William of Normandy, also known as William the Conqueror, landed in England. He fought the Battle of Hastings against English army led by Harold, defeated them and became king on Christmas Day, 1066. The feudal system was introduced which created a lot of tension during the time of King John. The rule lasted for more than 4 centuries. William of Normandy died in 1087. William II, also known as William Rufus, ruled from 1087 to 1100. He died under some tragic circumstances and was buried without any religious ceremony as he was a cruel man. Then Henry I ruled from 1100 to 1135. Next Stephen of Anjou ruled from 1135 to 1154. From 1154 to 1189 Henry II, brother of King Stephen, ruled England. A dispute arose between him and Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury, over the power between the state and the Church. Fearing fatal consequences, the Archbishop fled to France and returned after 6 years on December 1, 1170. On December 29 he was killed, and after 3 years he was declared as a saint, and the Canterbury Cathedral contained his tomb attracts the pilgrims. Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, T.S. Eliot's Murder in the Cathedral, dramas of George Darley and Alfred Tennyson reflected it. Richard II, son of Henry II, known as the Lionheart, ruled from 1189 to 1199, taking part in the Third Crusade. 4 crusades were conducted. First in 1099, Jerusalem was taken. Second one took place in 1144. Third was taken place in 1187 to recover Jerusalem. In 1191 a truce was made to allow Christians to go to Holy Sepulchre. King John, brother of Richard I, ruled from 1199 to 1216. Chief barons had grievances and placed it before the king with Archbishop Stephen Langton. On June 15, 1215, they met at a meadow called Runnymede on Surrey side of the River Thames, and the king signed a document called Magna Carta, or the Great Charter, because of its length. This famous document marked the beginning of English Constitution. Henry III, eldest son of King John, ruled from 1216 to 1272. Early part of 13th century, St. Dominic of Spain and St. Francis of Assisi founded their religious orders in Italy. Dominicans, Black Friars, were favored by Henry III, but Franciscans, Grey Friars, were very popular and were doctors of medieval England. Roger Bacon, Franciscan, a scientist, died at Oxford in 1294. Henry III summoned First Parliament in 1002 SXTY5 by the king's brother-in-law Simon de Montfort by electing 2 representatives. The Parliament of 1265 has been called the House of Commons. Montfort is named as the first creator of House of Commons. Edward I, son of Henry III, ruled from 1272 to 1307. In 1283 he conquered Wales and made his son Prince of Wales. He summoned the Model Parliament in 1295, consisting of House of Lords and House of Commons. Edward II, son of Edward I, ruled from 1307 to 1027. Edward III ruled from 1327 to 1377, marked the beginning of 100 Years' War between England and France. For more videos, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.